and then something very fun happens.
I love when something fun happens.
I really like when something fun happens.
Fun stuff is fun.
Okay.
18.
Of course.
18.
Of course.
18.
All right, LL.
18. Beautiful. Thank you.
Love it.
Love
it. It's all big. It's BBC, you know.
Yeah, you're on television.
Yeah.
You're doing
British big cinema. I don't know what it stands for.
British Big Cinema. Yes, the British Big Cinema.
Yeah, it's like,
Gave you a TV show.
Yeah.
After you ate courgettes on Twitch, and that's normal. It's great.
who's courgette?
I love Americans. You're all wonderful.
Was an actor in the 1980s.
Stop it! They can Google it. Google it.
Angela.
And as he begins, I hate that. That's it. That's the thing. We're cutting from that.
So sorry.
You sort of just say Angela, and he continues to sing about how he doesn't really have a thing to promote and was excited to spend time with you. And he sings alone as you simply leave the studio.
St. Britain, I loved your mukbangs.
No!
Brendan, get out.
It's been real. Thank you so much for having me.
Live!
This way. And in the middle of the room, there is a small stand that plugs in, and there are a couple of cameras and motion sensors on the stand looking out around the apartment. And he finishes checking on his phone with a screen, which was his gift from Sam. Finishes. Been a couple of weeks. Good to see you, Sam.
It's been so good to see you. How have you been? You settling in?
Oh, yeah. Cozy, comfy K. Good to see you.
Hey, Evan, you are looking well.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yo, I need Jammer and Sam to absolutely
Please.
give me a Mark roll right
Insane.
now.
You're looking well.
You're looking well.
There's a bird here that's named after cereal.
Other way around.
There's a cereal here that's named after a bird.
We don't have the cereal here. We just have the bird.
We don't have the
You guys
cereal.
don't
We
have
just have the
puffins
bird.
No, they don't have puffins and stuff. That's
Puffin?
an American brand.
You're somewhere where there are puffins?
Yeah, but I'll totally be back. Just have Tony take over the week.
Yeah.
Does it seem like it? Like, are we gonna walk away and be like, whoop, whoop, and like leave our extremely important magical thing, or should we try to use this to travel through the landscape here? And so I would say, like, need to know is probably the safest bet for us.
So we're not like ripping the rock out, waving it around.
I don't think so.
Sneaky.
Or just private.
Sneaky.
To you, I know those are the same thing.
You move through, and
A long time ago, Sam used to see connections between us. And I think that Evan just remembers that. And as the haze and smoke goes in, and he has a pair of goggles that he like puts on as he's flying.
you're trying to make sure that you like grab Sam in a way that's safe and keep an eye on your friends. And you love having an eye on a lot of things. And you see that little bit of like silvery thread, like really small tinsel. And it's so hard to see. It feels maybe a little weaker than it's been before, but it's there. And it's what you're following to go catch Sam. And you see a tendril of it from her towards Jammer, a little farther ahead, and one back down. You're still a group. You're still together. And it's maybe there's something inside of just being able to see it and know that it's real. You are swept out of the air and being carried by Evan on a broom.
Fireman's carry or bridal carry?
I think
I do
bridal.
want to know. Yeah.
I think bridal.
Take a moat. Moat for asking, moat for making the right choice.
Bridal, Carrie. I think as I get you in my arms, I swivel and lock my legs around. So in other words, I've created like a hammock and I'm under the broom with my legs locked. And you see that I have a small carabiner and a strap to the handle of the broom.
Of course you do.
You got to be prepared. I'll look at Sam real quick and just be like, yeah, I got the strap because sometimes I have to hang upside down if I'm breaking into somewhere and I can hang from the broom and do work upside down.
I feel like there's a lot of things that when we talk, you don't tell me
Why?
that we should catch up on.
With that moment of moving up in the belonging track, I just want to acknowledge that Evan loves the reminder that that's real and is deep in deep pain. And I think he just looks and goes like, we can talk whenever you want. And I want you to know that if I've ever done a bad job about being here for you, I'm always here for you.
I know that. I know that. I know that, like, I've been busy and kind of doing my own, like, stupid little thing, but...
You're a TV show host.
I mean, like, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's like the BBC4, so it's not like, it doesn't really like, count. But thank you for being kind.
The traditional ratings, I understand, are not doing great, but I think that your YouTube channel is the #1 of any on the BBC4.
That's true. That's true. Thank you. That's nice. But what I'm saying is that you have not been a bad friend. You've been a great friend. It's been nice that we've had this time to, like, everybody get together and hang out. I'm not gonna lie, I worried at the, I like your passion, but the lizard kicking and the what's that word that you use? Overzealousness of your salamander kicking did kind of concern me, but we can put a pin in that, but.
I'm so sorry if that made you feel,
Not in a bad way. I'm worried about you.
I really missed you.
I really missed you.
I know, like, wants to make some content.
We should make some content. We should make some content.
Yeah. Also, are you, like, looking around? I always see you kind of, like, attached to different, like, celebrities and everything. Like, did the thing with Timmy go bad?
Yeah, I just, like, I'm not a fan of the rapping. The rapping is a problem. But other than that, it's, like, fine. But I think that, like,
Is this Timmy Danza?
Now, who do you think Timmy Danza is?
Tony.
No, not Tony. Tony's a very, very dear friend, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very sweet. He's like a
I
dad.
thought he had a son.
And his name was Timmy Danza? I see it. I'm just trying to catch up.
Yeah, I'm not super tapped in, but congrats. You and Timmy are together?
No.
Okay.
We like hung out. He's like really cool and stuff. And then like he got really into like, cause you know, he like Wonka and was like, I can do real magic. And then he like tried to do some real magic on me. And it just wound up giving me like food poisoning.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. So, like, we're on the lookout.
I'm not, I am single and could mingle.
What?
Yeah, I could do that.
Should we, like, do the mission and then mingle? Or
We can do
wanna
both.
mingle
We can do
mingle then do the
You
mission?
can multitask.
We're gonna do both.
For me, priorities are you're actively bleeding. Just want to keep bringing that up.
That would give you a nice little secluded place to go and talk and recover. There's nothing funnier than giving the Hot Springs filler episode in episode 2.
At this point. Like, so what are you looking for in a partner?
I don't know. I guess just now, someone who'd be cool with me, like, taking vacations to go away to, like, save the Earth or whatever it is that we're doing.
Okay. Do they need to go with you? Or like...
I think I would like that. I think that I would want someone to, like, help with, like, the helping out. And
Do they have to be, like, is it weird to have somebody who is also known? Or is it weird to have somebody who's not also known?
I think that, no, I think it's, like, fine to have someone who's, like, just as long as, like, they don't know a lot about me and I don't know anything about them, that feels weird to me. That feels, like, uneven, you know? Like, if they know that, like, you know, they know everything about T2, they know, like, what his favorite bow tie is, like, I think it would be weird that I don't know anything about
It's
you.
just like, yeah.
Yeah, and they know everything about me. So that would be the only thing. But someone known, like, it doesn't matter.
You ever dated, like, a footballer?
Football, I did date one footballer. He doesn't like the word soccer, which like I didn't think was bad, but I guess I like just like said soccer too often, which is like whatever. It's soccer.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Evan?
A bird got your clothes.
Oh?
A bird came out of nowhere. We're up high. This is probably the lowest place in the haze that they can get to.
That's not on you. There's so many straps to grab onto.
There's a lot of blood. A bird probably thought it was a dying animal.
We should honestly let them know that there's a bird issue, that they got a bunch of birds dive bombing in here trying to take people's clothes away.
That's true. But thank you so much for trying. That's really nice of you.
You got it.
As Evan slowly, T2 saw kind of a lot of what happened there and is listening to the lie. And then you just get like a little like wink from a teacup pig.
You have always been a real one. Always been a real. Toasty.
Anybody got tattoos?
I do have a stick and poke.
Oh.
I had got like a little stick and poke once. It's just a heart that has my name in it. So it just says Sam.
You got your own name and a heart.
Well, yeah, because like, I just wanted to make sure that like, I couldn't, they say like don't put a name on you unless it's someone you're gonna be with forever. I'm gonna like be with me forever. So I just put like, yeah,
like
so
that
I just
picture.
put like a heart and it says like Sam. It's just like right here, like on my hip. So you want to see if it takes my tattoo off, don't you?
I mean, because like, is a tattoo a wound? Like, I mean, there is healing involved. I'm just like, oh, and I just wanted to know if anybody had tattoos. It's been 3 years.
I disarmed a knife in their hand, and they took a pen and they stabbed me a couple times, sort of like back kidney area, in between ribs and hip bone.
Let me see. Oh, sick.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of like a smiley face.
Yeah, it does look like, because it was the two that, but and then I turned for the last one and it kind of gouged.
Oh, wow.
So we all have a tattoo.
Was this after all those dudes like skadoots?
This was about 10 months ago.
Hey, Evan, why were you fighting on a bus 10 months ago?
So Dr. Boodle has been trying to piece together a lot of the, what's been going wrong with magic, which was sort of caused by, the decision to release magic to the world, which obviously, you would imagine that would be sort of an uncomplicated net positive. But actually, life is quite complicated and there are unintended consequences of our actions. So I've kind of been hoofing it, helping him out. And there was an artifact, which was basically this talisman associated with Acrobus from Galpenny, and it had gone missing. And one of the guys that took it stole it from an old wizarding house in London, and I got on I was sort of trailing him, and he got on a bus, and I had to get on the same bus, but it was late enough at night that there weren't a lot of people, and he clocked me, and so he came at me with a knife, and then I disarmed the knife, and then, but I got the talisman. It goes, terrible news.
What?
Your ex is here.
No!
Which one?
Ooh.
Hold on.
Timothy
That's
Shep.
not what you care about. Roll the dice.
Yep.
Clear shot.
I know that our relationships to our exes can be really complicated. And obviously there's still strong feelings there. Sometimes people want to help and they don't necessarily help in the most constructive way possible. And I know that you and Fergus had a lot of time together that was...
You say 4?
I didn't.
You said...
Now, have you moved down your ideal track one? As Evan's arm explodes.
And I think the important thing to remember is...
Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God! Ah!
I thought I could have...
Evan!
Passes out. Slides into the pool, filling up with blood. You hear footsteps and see Fergus Ponst running up with T2 and Teddy, who were trying to run interference behind him, going, What's happening? You feel yourself slide into the water. And it's not even the idea of like, oh no, I'm dying. You just feel yourself let go. As Evan slides into the pool, I want to know what you all do next.
I'd say Sam just like starts like checking like his pulse and is like, hey, Evan, get up. And is like checking his pulse and like shaking him and like she's like soaked and wet and covered in blood water.
Yeah. There's no role for it. You know how to check a pulse. You don't know if it's your panic or the fact that you can feel your heartbeat thrumming in the tips of your fingers. Can't find one.
I can't. There's not a pulse. I can't feel a pulse. I can't feel a pulse. Evan, get up. Evan, get up.
Jammer's been facing Fergus and just listening and not wanting to turn around and acknowledge what he believes is happening behind him. And I think after like a moment of like just deep pain, I think inhales and just thinks, what would Evan do? And is gonna turn around, jump in the pool fully clothed, keep as much of Evan in the pool as possible while beginning to perform CPR. And looking at Sam and saying, Sam, we have to Sam, you gotta cauterize the wound, all right? You gotta stop, we have to figure out how, we're just gonna keep his heart beating, all right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna start performing CPR, and I'm gonna perform CPR until someone tells me to do anything else.
I take out my wand and I cast just to make the tip of my wand hot enough so that it would be able to cauterize a wound.
Okay. Simple magic. I think you are trying to fight something that you know is a little more real than the rest of the group does. The DC is going to be 15. Melee.
Okay. So for my melee, that is 3, and my magic is 2.
5.
5.
I think you go to find that magic. I think it's a little worse than the magic won't come. It's spotty. Like you see the tip flare and then it goes out and it gutters and it's inconsistent. The magic is inconsistent.
Come on! It's not turning on.
Keep fucking trying.
It's at this point that I think Fergus is going to put his hand on your shoulder, Jammer.
I don't want to stop.
Can you I can't. My wand's not working.
Sam.
My wand's not working.
Sam.
My wand's not working.
It's not your wand. And you are here in a form removed. It's more like yelling down a hallway or watching on a screen. But wherever you are, wherever your soul is somewhere else. But you can see here. You can see your friends and move in limited ways in the world. And you all look at Evan sitting.
Is my body still here in the room?
Yeah.
Am I able to interact with physical objects?
In a limited capacity, but yes.
Shadow reaches out and starts to slowly put objects back in the backpack.
Evan.
Can I speak?
You can.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Do I have my arm?
Yeah, your shadow still has both of your legs.
Weird. I'm going to go over and, with the proficiency of someone who's looted unconscious and dead bodies, I'm going to loot myself.
It's Evan!
What happened?
Oh my God. And Sam just throws her arms around the shadow.
I'll let it be your best stat. Give me a magnetism roll. The difficulty will be 15.
You're kidding me. It's a 1.
You throw yourself forward and through the shadow.
Sorry. Okay. The last thing I'll do before I stand up, and the shadow has not looked at his friends that much yet, but I'm going to open the backpack as wide as it'll go and violently, like he did with the salamanders, kick his body into the backpack.
No roll required, unless someone wants to stop the shadow from doing this.
I didn't take great care of it in life either.
Please don't kick other Evan. I just watched you die. Please don't kick your body in front of me. I would consider it like a huge personal favor.
You got it.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look to Sam. What happened?
I don't, we were talking and, we were talking. Sam's like, still, we were talking, about something so stupid. And your arm just blew up all over the place. Like, just
I'm gonna make a mark roll to like scan for enemies.
Give me a 5. You look around and then you begin to stretch yourself. You were here, you chose the thing you wanted to haunt. You are this shadow, but you're also not here. You're looking down a hallway and trying to hold a sense of your form, but you can extend yourself a little more in this place because you are not quite of it anymore. You can know a little more.
Sam's like still obviously like shaken up and like covered in stuff.
okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Sam and start to towel off the viscera.
You don't have to do that.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I got you dirty.
I didn't like this when you were like that, dude. I don't like this now. This apologizing for things that's not your fault thing. I don't like it.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna fade away.
No, don't do that either.
Evan lays down and becomes a 2-dimensional shadow. Tethered to what?
A pair of shoes on the ground. That's where shadows start, is your shoes.
Yeah, shoes remain. And a full, like, stretching shadow of Evan Kelp comes off of his well-maintained wingtip shoes.
Sam just starts like petting the shoes. Sam is like fully in shock.
Yeah.
Just like petting the shoes.
How much time y'all need?
What are we doing?
Getting Evan back.
I don't need any time.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, back to the hoopty. Fergus, we'll come back or something, man. Damn, just like, we're good.
Cool. Yeah.
We're good, dog. It's good to see you again. I'm glad you're healthy.
Fair.
It's really nice to see. I'm glad that you're doing well. We'll talk. I got a dead best friend thing. I really gotta handle that. Thank you.
I didn't do anything. Sorry. I never really knew what to do.
We can relitigate our relationship like later.
No, that was, okay, feels.
But you're so sweet. We gotta go. We got Evan, and Sam's just like talking to the shoes. Like we're going. We gotta go. Be up.
You do it or do you
I'm
erase
2-dimensional. Right?
Yeah.
I'm fully like,
Yeah.
I fucked up. She didn't want me to clean my goo off her, so I'm fucking phrasing. So I'm 2-dimensional.
Yeah. You are
That'll happen, folks.
You negotiate with a pair of shoes.
Hey, I didn't mean to make you. I know that you feel like the only way that you are useful to people is if you are helping, and somehow that has carried on in death, and I don't like it. But the most useful thing that you could do right now is get up so that we can get you back into your body. Hi.
Hey, Sam.
And I'm gonna let you ask me a question about Evan's situation, and I'll answer as honestly as I can.
To be honest, he's not going to stop his friends from trying to bring him back. But the reason he's not asking a question is that he's not excited at the prospect of being rescued. But he doesn't want to get in a fight with his friends.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
I'm gonna look at my friends. I don't care what happened. But what happens next, I give a whole lot of fucks about. So everybody fucking mount up, all right? Hands in. Goat house on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, goat house. 4, 5, 6, family.
How are you feeling?
Sam, if it's all right, would you carry me?
Yeah. Of course I'll fucking carry you.
I don't think Jammer and Kay can be happy while I'm here.
I think that's true. It's just been a really hard day.
They can't look at me.
We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix everything.
I'm gonna go to lean my head on Sam and just fall into her shadow. And I'm going to give my D20 in melee to...
At any point when Sam's stats need help, you can contribute any of them.
Gotcha.
But there is a bit of exchange as you fall into sync. It's not a possession in that you lose any of yourself or concede any of yourself, but you do, it's well put, you overlap in a way. And I need a small exchange of information, something that on the inside, in that space wherever the two of you are and nothing else is but you. I need Sam to tell Evan something that she fears is true about herself, and for Evan to do the same.
I am afraid that I am just all big smiles and just nothing inside. I'm afraid that people don't see me as a person. They just see me as like smiley, chatty Sam.
I fear that it is true about myself that I am not easy or good to be around.
And it's not that either of you said it. It is just that you know that it is true about one another. And you do have a space internal in this moment of overlap. Do whatever you will with it.
Sam is like, how do I give a hug inside of a brain? Like, how do hugs inside brains work? Normally, Sam would ask Evan, but Evan is in the brain. And so now it's, how do I give a hug inside a brain?
Can I make a brains check? See if there's a way to do it.
Absolutely. Brains check. Difficulty of 5.
I have it and succeed.
Hug. Let's do it.
I think you just hug yourself.
Can you feel it? That moment of connection. And Evan, I think this is the first thing you have felt since your body died.
Can Sam hear me?
Yes,
in her mind?
perfectly.
I don't see you the way you're afraid people see you.
I don't see you the way you're afraid people see you either.
Got your back.
Got your back, literally.
Shadow.
Hey.
One last twist of the knife from me. Did you believe him when he said that?
But he didn't think that. Yeah, I believed him.
Did you believe Sam?
I can't think about that because I know I've studied how people are around each other to know that me saying my thing means she had to say it back.
Sam, please give me a brains roll. Difficulty will be 6, but you have access to Evan's stats. And Evan Kelp's mind is a D20 plus 2.
Fucking thank you. Okay, so that is a 12.
You understand wordlessly. Not that he doesn't believe you, but that he cannot bring himself to consider it.
We are gonna fix this. And I know I don't know what it's like to be dead and like hitchhiking in your friend's body. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you can handle all of that other thinky stuff right now, but I just need you to understand that we right now are on an island that is nothing but storms and snow and ice and rocks, because our lives without you, this is a small price for us to pay for our lives to continue to have you in them. And there was never an option to do anything else. There was never any other idea except that this was going to be where we were going to be now as soon as we could get there. Hopefully, really before that body in your back starts getting real gross, okay? So I know maybe you can't internalize that because you don't really have an internal, but we fucking love you, man.
I'm sorry I dragged you guys out of your way. I know you can fix it. And we'll get back on the road.
Okay.
Okay.
To do, okay.
Sam, as you sort of move from this and through this, so often the thing that you hope for when you like build a mechanic to talk about becoming who you want to be is like a moment of triumph that is mechanized. This isn't a moment of triumph, but it is important. The community you seek is about reaching out and having real connection with someone. And even in all the ways that you can feel Evan trying to stonewall what you're saying to him, you know that you are reaching hard to maintain and preserve the community that the 4 of you have always shared. I want you to shift your motive up 1. And Evan, at that same token, a lot of the ways in which you like cycle on yourself, removing yourself, feeling distant, even here in what might be the most intimate thing a person can experience. And you still try to step back, but you are shared and overlapped and aligned in a series of choices and doubts that I would have pushed for you to move down your motive track. You are overlapped and it bumps. And she will not let you slide farther away from the person you want to be, so you hold. Back on the piss iceberg. What you doing? You see Sam has like a very internal moment as the shadows like overlap and there's just a pair of wingtips left on the ice. So I'll let you tell me in whatever order, how do you answer the coli?
Hi, the coli. Hi, the coli.
Give me a magnetism roll, and the difficulty is 12.
No, wait.
You can have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it. Yeah, I'm gonna have it.
You feel this giant thing settle down on all 4s in front of you like a sphinx. And you still can't see it, but the way the darkness swirls around it in the same way the like yellow of the in-between plays did. Like you have a sense of its size just in front of your vision. There's a little gentle exhale and you feel your hair ruffle. I see.
How do we bring Evan Kelp? Do you need me to spell that for you? EVAN KELMP from, and she's like thinking, because he's from Ohio. Iowa. He's from Iowa. I want to make sure it's the same.
As you hear Evan say Iowa, you hear the Kolai say Iowa.
Iowa, yeah.
Sam's trying to make sure that it's the right Evan Kelp, that there's no loopholes, because Sam can get tricked very easily, so Sam is trying to cover everything.
Evan, best friend, inside my body right now.
How do we bring him back to the way that he was before Arm Go Boom?
You choose your words so carefully, and it feels like such a like tiptoe dance. And the thing that you get that is a feeling and an understanding, but maybe not verbally to you, is like a gentle like clever. That you were looking around and covering all your bases.
We fixed it.
You go and turn to speak and you realize, like, again, in this darkness, the thing you're speaking to are the shapes of where Kay and Jammer are in the darkness and in the world, but like in that same way that like Evan is where you are, but not where you are. They are where you are, but not where you are. You are both alone and still within the cohort of your group. So they can't hear you, but you've passed on a feeling.
Yeah, I pass on the feeling of let's fucking go.
Very good.
Hey, we did it. They'll ask their stuff. I mean, I'm sure they've got some really good questions, but you're coming home, bud.
I'm really trying to game out this goat thing. It's a magic goat that knows everything.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out.
Oh, yeah. No, that's totally fair.
You couldn't make something to give Evan more of a panic attack. Yeah. Then what's the one question you have for the super goat? Yeah. Even freaky undead Evan, like this is Shadow Evan talking. Even Shadow Evan is like, I'm absolutely fucked. Like,
Nikolai leans in and says something specifically to you. There's another question. Do you think he will come?
Why wouldn't he come? we came all this way. Why wouldn't he? I'm asking myself. I'm talking to myself. I talk to myself when I'm nervous. Why wouldn't he come? He's gonna come. Evan, Finn, the goat.
Our dude thinks that
You feel yourself walled off from Evan.
Evan? Evan?
One last twist of the knife from me. You heard the way he spoke. He will come out of obligation. But do you think it is what he wants or what he feels that he needs to do?
He has to come. He's gonna come.
And as you go a little quiet inside of you, Nikolai gets a little lower, resting his great big chin on his hands, and you can feel that you are like, the entirety of his head is like your height as this thing lays quietly and waits with you for other questions and other answers.
Can I scritch it?
Oh, yeah. I scritch it. Yeah. You like feel that kind of like, it's a gentle little lean from a thing that weighs tons and has all of the information of the universe as you are absolutely like knocked into by a giant head. But because you're like here and also not here, it doesn't hurt. But a thing just sort of leans in and matches your energy.
I think Evan has his question, unless other people want to go first.
If you got it, why did you? Is there a reason? Is there a...
No, it's just going to be very Kelpy.
Let's get Kelpy, baby.
Let's get Kelpy, baby.
So Evan is like alone in the ice room. He's like on the verge of tears because Jammers said he's coming. He's felt Sam reach out to him and be like, "We love you," which he still is having a hard time. There's so many deep. The things he wants are not global or altruistic. The things he wants are like soft animal things that make a life good, but he has to verbalize it to the Colli. So he's like, okay, fuck, it's one fucking shot. You got one fucking shot. It's a stupid fucking. Okay. How would you answer me if I had asked the perfect question and you had to start your answer by restating the question?
As you open the door, the three of you stand together at the far end of a hallway with Evan Kelp.
I will sprint towards them as fast as I can.
I'm sprinting back.
Is it real?
Guess you'll find out if you hug.
I will leap and embrace all three of you. I'm gonna look at my body. I suddenly have an enormous fear because I'm realizing that there was an interaction with a body and a shadow, but my soul or the fact of who I am was here, may have come to save me. And knowing that my shadow put my body in the bag and I can see the shadow that's like extra shadowy behind Sam. And I go, I'm gonna look down. Please don't let my dong be out. Because if my body got kicked into the backpack by my shadow, whatever the me is here, is it an embodied version of my soul? And would my clothes have come? And I look down and I just really hope I don't see my dong.
No roll required. Dick out, heart full. Evan Kelp is back, baby.
I'm so sorry, my dong's out.
It's okay. It's okay. This time, it's okay.
It is cold in here, I am sorry.
It's so okay this time, dude.
I really miss you guys so much. Oh, God. Oh, God. There was a sniper. Someone opened fire on us.
Oh.
What happened?
Of somebody for so long, and then like tell them that you love them, and then not believe it, and be like, I'm fine, everything's fine. Like it's totally cool that like I wear like grocery bags as shoes sometimes. I like it.
When it's a problem that I
Don't. I need you here. I need you.
I'm not. We're just playing with the space.
Breaking magic, and that's kind of your thing.
Magic is broken. I don't know how, and this affects all of us.
We're listening.
We're right here.
You keep creeping away like Scooby-Doo.
We're just trying to give space to this moment.
This is important, and you should hash this out together alone, not us.
All right. Well, fine. Then if you want space, I don't, okay. Look.
Anything that he has to say can be said to all of us.
I didn't do it.
Why are you looking at me?
My parents used to fight like this when my mom wanted to help the family with a problem, and the problem was we didn't have enough money. So she thought it would be a good idea to start selling these tights that were buttery smooth, and they argued about it a lot until they stopped being family with everyone. I don't like that, and I don't want that. This is fixable. This is not buttery smooth tights. This is just a broken arm and a near-death experience.
No.
This is stuff we know.
No, not near death. Exactly in death. And I appreciate that you all came and got me back. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you and everybody for getting me back. But I was killed.
Backpack's just sitting inside
Oh
of it.
shit, Evan.
Hey!
What's up?
You have a tattoo. When you got the tattoo, you said it was just a smiley face, right? Not a goat, not a winking goat.
What?
The person who stabbed you with a pen, they didn't draw a winking goat in the stabbing?
It wasn't intentional. It's just how the stab wound. What the fuck? Oh my God. That's that omniscient goat. That fucking goat deity pranked me.
I take Sam's compact and
Oh, what the fuck? It's kind of like those old Fleischman cartoons. Or Fleischer, what is it? Like Merry Melodies?
yeah.
Yeah. It's I would have thought it would have been a more gothic, but it really is kind of balloon art. Very pop.
He did have kind of like a sense of humor, though.
Oh, like it looks like Cuphead.
Very Cuphead, yes.
Hey.
Cuphead, absolutely.
You kept
That
saying
game
like
is
some big
hard.
word, but Cuphead, yeah, Cuphead I know.
But you osmosed it culturally. You knew that Cuphead references those other, there's a connection.
Yeah, because you told me.
Thanks for saving me. Thank you for saving me, everybody. Do I need to put ointment on it or anything?
I don't know. Okay, does there need to be ointment put on it? Do you want to help with that?
Yeah.
You want to help with that?
Yeah.
Is there a conspiracy about my ass happening in the group right now? I'm very fragile.
If there is, I'm not in on it.
I can take first watch.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because you should probably need like rest because you were dead and stuff.
Well, I would actually say that I was resting while I was dead. Thanks.
You don't have to say thank you.
Life is made up of the things you don't have to do. And I really appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you too.
And I'm going to sit on the hoopty and stare into space and kind of just keep watch over sleeping. Jammer is the only person I'm watching now. So I think I'll just take my terracotta head out of the bag and just sort of stare at it and look around for any motion. Go back to the face. Stare around.
I knew him.
Alas, poor me.
While Evan dissolves into whatever.
Maybe just like take the wand and just like pour it into our mouths. Like just.
Are you attempting?
Nope, no, I'm not. I realize that is a weapon.
Wand? Or like a fully formed cup of coffee?
A fully formed cup of coffee, and then remembering about the dreaming small.
Mm-hmm.
Tabby said intention. Intention is how you do this.
And scope.
And scope. Intention and scope. So I intend for there to be 3 cups, and in those 3 cups, they each have coffee. She's doing monk voice to like she doesn't know why. I shall make us 3 cups, and inside every cup shall be coffee. Coffee is made with the Java bean.
Java bean.
Evan racking his brain, being like, what did Tabby say about chanting?
Wait, The Rock responded to something you asked?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can do it again. I would like to make 3 cups, and each
This doesn't have the format of a question yet.
In each cup there will be coffee. Coffee is brown.
Why are you chanting?
Why are you talking like that?
Hey.
Attention,
It worked. It worked before.
Coffee is brown. It goes inside cups. It is made with Java. Sometimes it's on Kona in Hawaii.
Can Sam have some coffee?
I would like coffee. 3 coffees. 4 coffees, Evan. So wait, not 4 coffee. Or Evan's
Can
here,
we get 4
coffees?
coffees? Doubtful.
I would argue that if magic works, then maybe it is kind of like we're fixing magic, right? Because if at the end of this, everybody has access to magic again, it doesn't really like matter if it's like old magic or like new magic or like sex magic or like other magic. Like what matters is that like now we all have magic.
Tanaka, do you have something to share with the class?
Again, we have graduated.
Sure.
But that being said, sex magic is more about intention and, sort of manifesting rather than doing.
Was everyone else talking about sex magic? When I left Galpenny, did y'all take sex magic?
No, this was not part of the curriculum.
201?
No.
It was an elective.
It wasn't. Why wasn't that offered to us? I really could have gotten on board with this whole magic thing.
Who taught it?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Goody Boots, did you teach it?
Daniscus taught it. Thank you.
The cauldron? What did they fill it with? Lube is better than what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Mr. Kel.
Cumdren.
Did you say cumdren? That's pretty
And you
good.
just see Boudica is trying her best not to laugh at that. She hates that almost got her.
Because it's a cauldron filled with cum.
Just that jolly cauldron saying, everyone gather round.
Splash,
Stand in a
splash.
circle.
as a concussive blast lands in the center of your chest and sends you off of the hoopty.
Killing her.
I should go check on everyone, and we're probably gonna leave soon.
You should leave now.
Thank you. Please don't tell people that Evan killed someone. I don't want people to be more afraid of Evan. He was just trying to save Kay. So just if you could be cool about that. More sweat, and it's like, thank you for checking up on me.
Are you okay?
It's been a really weird couple of days.
Magic mommy.
I'm your magic mommy, Abria. Hey! Done. Please take a moment of magic.
Yes!
Point, like asking your mind to sync up and understand what you're looking at a little better. And there's a flare of red between them.
Well, Islands did a little magic.
Right.
Smooch.
They made out?
Well, you know, there's a fiery connection.
Oh.
Well, so this thing, in the diagram of it, are there any anatomical drawings? Are there any things like bones, innards, things that would be like almost like a field journal of it, or are they all kind of mythological depictions of it?
Very mythological depictions. You don't see anything.
Well, that's very sad. I was looking for some bones or some innards.
So no bones, no innards.
No bones, no innards means that people that wrote this book did not manage to kill one.
Only see it and be
Only-
terrified by it. So
Right.
they've never done vivisection. Is
Yes.
that vivisection?
Yes. So we've exactly. I loved that interview with David Attenborough.
Thank you. I was so worried. Like my hair was doing this weird thing, and he was like, "Yeah, no, like it's totally fine." Davey is so cool, by the way.
You call him Davey?
Yeah, he's really nice. You wanna? I've got his number. We should hang out.
Who, you and me or me and David Attenborough?
You and me and Davey Attenborough.
I would love that, Sam.
You know, me and you can hang out anytime. You have my number. You can call me anytime you want to. I invited you to that party a couple of months ago, and I know that it's not really your thing. It's all the like really Hollywood people, and they're kind of douchebags, but we can just hang out. It doesn't have to be that there's like a snake that hasn't been vivisected or wait for Davey.
God, that means so much to me. I feel like I owe you an apology because you make everyone who talks to you feel very special. You just make people feel seen and connected to. And I think that when you watch someone have a superpower like that and you don't like yourself very much, you can fall into telling a story that someone is just being nice to you. And that's not a fair assumption I arrived at because you have really gone out of your way to look out for me.
I'm really sorry you don't like you. I like you.
That is so kind. And I would love to be in your life. And I legitimately have anxiety that has stopped me from reaching out in the past because I'll be honest, I love you and I care about you. And sometimes I worry that having your close friend, a magic-haunted murderer, hang out with David Attenborough, Tony Danza, and Ariana Grande is going to be strange.
But they're just like you.
Well, they're not.
No, because they can't do magic.
Well, yeah, that's one of many.
And they wouldn't be able to look at a diagram and see that no one's vivisected this big thing. They wouldn't come up here with me. Ariana Grande's not getting on her broom
What? Did you just slip a secret of someone's?
Look, it's not my place to tell tales out of tail. But I'm just saying, like, they're nice and they're friends and I enjoy them. And I really do think that you and Davey would get along. Oh my God, it would be so great. I want to be at this dinner party. But like, you're Evan. All of that other stuff, that doesn't hold a candle. Like, they're not you. It's not that you're not them. They're not you.
I'm gonna find a way to make sense in your life. Because the choices I've made have made me someone that even if you love me, I'm hard to have around. And I think that I need to do things that make it possible for me to make sense in other people's worlds. When we all arrived at Gowpenny together, I sort of had this idea that love, which was something that was very absent from my life, was going to fix everything. And then love happened, and it didn't fix everything because I didn't account for life, really. And that life gets a say, and it's a pretty powerful say. And that there are structures and things you need in place outside of just love and the feeling of love. So I want it to be that when I'm around you, it's not just kindness, but there's also something that makes it make sense for me to be around.
If that is what you feel that you need, I am on this journey with you. I don't need anything from my Evan Kemp but to be my Evan Kemp. And I will meet you where you are, wherever that is, okay? And I want you to know that you're worth that, and you're worth people meeting you where you are, where you need them to be. I'm saying that wrong.
No. It's beautiful. I just know I'm looking for a reason to have a sofa.
I could crash on your sofa.
You wouldn't like it.
I would.
Can I crash on your sofa?
You can crash on my sofa literally anytime you want.
I would love that. I just want to make sure I'm not getting in the way of your life.
No. You would be like a really dope addition. You'd be like a supplement. I want you in my life. My life is better when you are in it. Okay?
I just don't want to freak out Ariana Grande.
Oh, well, nothing freaks out Ariana Grande. Woo!
What's her deal? What do you know?
Look, okay.
What do you know?
And we move back down. Yeah, we can take a little
I'm sorry.
That was lovely.
Guys.
I'm gonna look at Sam and say, I tried to kill them, but then I didn't want to kill them anymore. And I was like, that's interesting, I wanted to kill them. I think we shouldn't kill them because I think I'm being mind controlled. We should go with them to figure out how they did that and let them do whatever they want to us so we can hope that they'll explain how they made me not want to kill them anymore. Am I making sense?
You want me to let Axelby do whatever he wants to me?
Can I get another saving throw?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, of course.
I succeed.
Yay!
11. I go, be different. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll kill Axelby.
Is this a walk and talk?
Yeah.
What are you
that's
doing?
yeah.
Fully Sorkening.
What are you? Yeah. What are you doing, if anything, about the hoopty, sort of in the middle of a lawn?
We'll take.
You can leave it if you
I think we'll
want.
take Tabby with us.
And
Who's got Tabby?
Backpack.
because I'm nervous because of the Cannibal Island and people messing it up, is it possible for me to put on some kind of, since we are amplifying things, I want to amplify. Can I point my wand and go beep beep and then Tabby like turns on a car alarm?
Just to protect Tabby, because now I'm like worried about.
Are you doing like a little beep beep for Tabby or for the hoopty?
Oh, for the hoopty, yeah. So just a little beep beep and then the hoopty.
Did we both get to a D20 in our magic dice?
We sure did.
I think everyone at this table has a
Yarr.
D20 on their magic die.
I'm gonna pull out of the glove box a set of modern keys. And go, Sam, if you want to beep something, I was looking at this for myself, but if you think this is not a bad thing for you to have, if you want to go beep beep.
I want to go beep beep. Sam is going to convert this into the set of modern keys.
Great. I think that we should, not everything should be in the backpack. That's not good contingency in case something happens. We should be spread out a little bit. I think you having keys to the hoopty makes sense.
Where do you peel off to?
I bust into the cafeteria. Kay's dead. Kay's out.
What?
They're dead.
What? No, that's awful for the budget, man.
No! No! Not you! No! Sir, it happened! It's real! The world! The real world! The real world! We're real! This is a spell about TV!
Yeah, it's a TV.
Yeah.
It's a TV.
We're like special guest stars.
Yeah,
or
we're
something.
special guest stars.
God
They brought us into
damn
the
it.
episode.
No! It's not a real episode! It's an island in a magic storm near Scotland! I know I sound crazy!
You don't sound crazy.
No, it is an island in the middle of a storm in Scotland. That's Marla over there. Marla really is really into food and just kind of hangs out. Marla's cool. Marla's in.
You want salad?
Marla kind of feels like the temperature that like is actually here.
Are the people that are engaging in this heightened and dramatic behavior enchanted or mind-controlled because they're participating in a reality informed by the tropes of fabricated fictional reality? Do they drop character at any point? Does this become real when people leave the hospital? Do they acknowledge the heightened behavior that isn't here?
Are you okay? You seem in stress.
I'm not part of this.
What do you mean?
I'm not doing it. Thank you. I'm not doing it.
You're raving.
I'm not doing it. Out of character. I'm out of character.
What is?
Is that a thing? Are we doing that?
I don't know.
Is this when you're like?
I don't know what this
you wanna
bad
take
island
a break?
I don't know why the island's so bad.
Well, should we go?
This island is so much more stressful to me than Cannibal Island.
This is more stressful to you.
By an order of magnitude.
Is it because you haven't had an endive salad yet?
It's because on Cannibal Island, you kill cannibals. Here, I can't be sure what's real or not real.
I think we might have a psychiatric event happening.
Nope, they're putting me in the narrative, and I'm gonna sprint out of the room.
take off.
I'm gonna go, goodbye. You know where the cameras can't fit of this bullshit? To air ducts. And I'm gonna crawl into an air duct. Never have a scene in the air duct.
All right. Now I feel like we're the only ones who can save the day.
I don't know.
Is it just me?
I think it's just us. This reminds me of my mama's stories.
Well, see, this is it. I feel very comfortable here because I know that we're gonna, at the end, everything's gonna be okay because I gotta do 6, 7 more seasons.
Oh, wait. We're special guest stars
Oh shit, we could die.
because they won Emmys.
Okay.
Special guest stars get Emmys.
Yeah, exactly.
By dying on medical
it's
television
all about
shows.
those monologues they give, and they go, "Remember me."
Do not say that.
Sorry,
do,
yeah.
do
You
not
say that,
remember me.
and this doctor like gets close to you and like holds you.
Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm out of
No, but
character.
this-
Desperately. But you know what we're gonna do first? We're gonna get on the hoopty and get off this bad island.
Good luck on the bicycle.
Tell me to get on the bicycle?
I said good luck on the bicycle
Yeah, but 'cause
with
the
your
seat is gonna
dick
be up.
out.
Yeah.
If you think this is the first time I've ridden a bicycle with my dick out, you're sorely mistaken.
Am I still bleeding?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sam's just like in the snow bleeding.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, sorry. Take a minor wound.
Can I touch it? That's real blood. That's not corn syrup.
You could have just, corn syrup is stickier than blood. You could have just done the.
Great. Let's get out of here. We're gonna, and I'm gonna. I think there's a Band-Aid in the glove compartment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam just like gets up, starts kind of like hobbling.
I'll give an arm to you. Get out.